As far as Juwan being out, what do you miss most about him not being at practice, and what are you most excited about getting him back to practice, in the next coming weeks or so?
What I miss most about him not being there is the fact that, we don't have to run as a lot. Coach Phil was more of a push-up type of guy, but I miss just his energy, his vision. It's different from assistant coaches. Head coaches might see one thing, they might see the other, but just his vision and his consistency with his energy is something I definitely miss.
And then does the preseason polls motivate you guys at all?
Oh, for sure. We seen them yesterday, and we all just started laughing because we know what's about to happen.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
When you look back last year, this year, what do you throw in that had to do with what did you pick up from that, and what have you improved most in those seasons?
I feel like I picked up a lot of experience, being out there early, getting to see different things, because the game is very different from high school, so just being able to play at an early stage gave me a lot of experience and a lot of confidence going into this season. And one thing I mainly focused on working on was my reads, making simple plays. Every play doesn't need to be a home run, so just focus on them simple plays and my jump shot, of course.
Even as a point guard, you could be a go-to guy from the perimeter.
Yeah, for sure.
So lastly, talking about T. Will, everybody's talking about T. Will's improved shooting. How did he do this? Is it a mental thing, a physical mechanics, or what?
I mean, he's been here all spring and summer working on it, so I see him put in the work, so the work is evident. He shoots the ball great. He was a great shooter last year, but I feel like his confidence going into the offseason boosted his shot even more, and he's coming in with high confidence, so I should expect a lot of great things from him. Sure.
How much did the end of last year for you guys as a team motivate you, as a lot of you guys stuck around and stayed here and determined to kind of turn it around?
I feel like last year towards the end, we knew we were going to have a completely different team coming in next year, just based off such a guy's situation. Yeah. So me personally, my mindset was just to put last year behind us. New year, new us. I just focus on what's to come ahead.
You talk to Hunter at all?
I mean, if I see him, we talk. There's no hard feelings. I respect him. At the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. So I salute him for that. That's still my boy.
You were talking about the reads, but also how have you grown in your game of you're a second-year point guard, knowing when, hey, this guy's hot, I gotta get him the ball, or this worked earlier in the game. Let's come back to that. Do you feel like you have a better, read on that as well?
Yeah, I feel like I definitely have a better sense of that. I watch film a lot. I sit in the store waiting for my food and open up some film. Like, I love watching film a lot. So, just getting familiar and getting those reads to become natural, second nature has been a focus to me. And, if the guys will tell you, I feel like I've been doing a very good job at that.
They said you and him have a good connection on the ball screen. What's that been like?
We do, actually. And I feel like a lot of that comes from off the court. We hang out with each other every day. I was just at his house last night. We see each other every day, just talking, just getting to know each other. And, when we talk about basketball, he explains where he likes the ball, like where he's most effective. And I explain, like, I'm gonna find you in those spots. And just that off-court camaraderie definitely feeds into the on-court, and our chemistry is pretty natural to me.
Who's playing the two mostly right now?
Namar, he's mostly playing the two.
What does he kind of bring there?
He's bringing a spark. He's actually an excellent shooter. I didn't know he could shoot the ball that well. He's been working on his jump shot in the offseason. He's an excellent shooter.
Playmaking too? Yeah,
he's a great playmaker. Me and him switch off the ball often. He get reps at the one in practice, so he's familiar with the point guard position. But he's a great ball handler, excellent defender, and a very much improved shooter for sure.
How you doing?
I'm good.
What was your off season like and getting ready for your sophomore year?
I've been grinding off season. A lot of guys went home, but I stayed. Make sure I get my body right, get in the weight room. Gained 15 pounds over the off season. My jump shot, my range have improved a lot. I've just been grinding. Just ready for a breakout season for sure.
Yeah, you get a smile on your face. You got a huge opportunity here to be the leader and the shots. You feel like you can shoulder that load?
For sure. I feel like I live for tasks every day. The hard tasks. I get excited for those because I've been dealing with adversity my whole life. So just taking on another hard task is fun to me, and I enjoy it.
What did you take from your freshman year? The first game, it was against Minnesota. You look like you're ready to go pro. But, then there's going to be some ups and downs. What did you take from your freshman year?
Just knowing that those ups and downs are gonna happen. You know, every game's not gonna be perfect. Can't get too down on myself. We got 30+ games to play. I can't get mad at game 15 and we have 15 more. So just make sure I always keep that next game mentality. You know, I'm the leader on the team, so guys gonna be looking at me. Win, lose, or draw, I gotta keep my head high and keep my guys encouraged.
What are you trying to do as a point guard? Get everybody involved early on and then take yours when needed? Or do you know that you're going to have to score a little bit more this year?
You know, I'm a pass-first point guard, so of course I'm looking to get everybody involved. But, you know, it's whatever coaches feel. If coaches feel like it's, you know, Olivier's day, my main goal is to get Olivier the ball. You know, if he calls some ball screen plays for me, then, you know, I'm going to make something happen. But it's really on the vibe of the game. You know, I don't force any shot. You know, I don't care about scoring 20. You know, I have 0 points and 20 assists. I'd be the happiest dude in the locker room. So as long as we get the win, that's the most important thing to me.
What about the three-point shot? I mean, you're more just increasing your range, the footwork, some of the step-back stuff that we see, side to side, all of that.
Yeah.
Give us your repertoire when it comes from downtown.
Last year, you know, I had a tendency to shoot a lot of long twos. The manager used to, you know, get on me about that. So this year, I'm just making sure, you know, I'm not even close to the line. My range has increased a lot. And, you know, just, you know, coming off ball screen, shooting three, just making it more natural for me. Step back threes, stuff like that. So just making them threes and more natural movements for me.
What kind of opportunity does this team have? You guys feel like you're a little underdog or unknown overall when you're coming into this season?
I definitely feel like we're the underdog, and we all embrace that role. You know, it's hard to doubt the underdogs because, you know, we're going to come in and shock the world. So, you know, I'm excited.
What's it like without coach? And you guys still have to stay together and, you know, get this going before he comes back?
It's very different, but I feel like the energy, guys picked it up even more because they knew, like, if coach was here, we shouldn't. If coach not here, we shouldn't act a certain way when he's not here. So we just treat it as he's here every day. You know, we have him in our heart every time we walk into practice, and he's going to come back and be proud of what he's coming back to for sure.
Doug, what's your relationship like with the Mays Rage and the crowd overall? I know you had a little social media stuff going on last year where you're letting your feelings show, but where are you at with that? What's it like?
You know, I love those guys. You know, I see them around, I talk to them, and they give me their input, and I give them my input on what they could do better. They ask for advice as well, so them cool group of guys, and you know they're gonna be lit this year because we're gonna shock the world for sure.
What advice overall do you have to Michigan basketball fans that are coming down to see the Wolverines this year?
Just be ready. You know, a lot of guys are going to dwell off last season and have last season in their minds, but this is a whole new season, and we got a whole new team, whole new goals. So just be ready.
Thank you, Doug.
For sure.
Doug, hey, good to see you.
You too.
We're going to see practice in a little bit. I guess how will we see? What will be different about you that we'll notice out there?
I'm very more vocal. You know, last year I kind of didn't know what to say because I'm a freshman, I'm still learning. But this year I kind of have a sense of what to say. So you should expect me to be more vocal. You know, coaching guys through stuff and just pointing them in the right direction.
So is the offense